Hi, it's Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel where I wipe away the stigma of mental illness by talking about my own personal struggles, having borderline personality disorder, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety and panic attacks, depression. I talk about narcissism and my narcissistic mother. I talk about schizophrenia, and I wrote a book, Life with My Schizophrenic Father, and the link to that book and to all my other books is down below in the description. They're all available on Amazon. I talk about my unethical psychologist that sexually abused me. Um, I talk about a plethora of other health related topics, but I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I am not a licensed therapist. I do not hold a degree in psychology, so I cannot diagnose you. And all I ask in turn of you, please, is your kindness and respect in the comments. Please be kind to me and respectful to other people who comment. We don't need to agree on everything. Variety is the spice of life, but we do need to show respect and kindness always. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Stick around, take a chance, hit that little box in the lower right hand corner that says subscribe. That way you will be notified as soon as another video of mine comes out. You'll be notified right away. It's 100% free. So what do you have to lose? Please feel free to share my videos with your friends, your family, on your social media platforms. I'd love to hear from you. I want to know about your thoughts, your opinions, your ideas, and your own personal struggles. And I will answer each and every comment that you make. Today, we're going to talk about why it's hard to make friends as an adult. First of all, I'd like to say Happy Thanksgiving! Yes, I even work on the holidays. I work 7 days a week. The only time I took off was when I went down to Florida on vacation. But I want to tell people before I even begin the video how thankful I am for each and every one of my subscribers. After all, you make my channel. You make this channel. If I had no subscribers, I'd have no channel. So I owe a great deal of gratitude to my subscribers, and I want to tell them how grateful I am on Thanksgiving Day that you take the time out of your very busy schedule, because I know life is jam-packed, to watch my videos and to subscribe to my channel. And I am very grateful to you, and and the people that comment regularly and tell me about what's going on in their lives. I love you guys. I love you guys a lot, really. So let's begin. Why it's hard for me as an adult to make friends. I did other videos that telling you I feel like a loser, that I have no friends, but I have really tried over the years to make friends, and there's 5 reasons. I've come up with 5 why it's hard for me as an adult to make friends. The first one is I can't relate to people. Now, you might be able to appreciate this fact too. When you try to reconnect with former friends, like older friends, in high school it was easy because we're all thrown together, taking classes together, having the same classes, the same teachers, so we kind of like we're in the same boat. And I made 3 very good friends in high school. Maria Fonzo, I'm going to say their names in case they're out there. Shout out to them. Cheryl O'Keefe. I mean, their names are probably changed now because they're married. And Julia Darcy. Those are my 3 besties, 3 best girl pals. And it was very easy for me to make friends in high school because I see these girls from 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning till like 2:30 in the afternoon. 5 days a week. I sit in the same classes. We have the same teachers. So it's very, it's easy to come up with conversation, talking about, your homework, talking about the teachers, which ones you like, which ones you don't like. And it just became, what to have for lunch. Oh, Wednesday's pizza day. I can't wait. I love pizza. I used to have lunch with these gals every single day in the cafeteria. So, people even love talking about food. What are you going to get for lunch and all that. Then I tried to relate to these gals later on after we graduated. We went to college, and now these gals are got their own cars. They're driving their own places. Some of them are married. They have their careers or whatnot. And when I did try to, like with Maria, I tried to see her and socialize with her. She was a bridesmaid, by the way. Maria Fonso was one of my bridesmaids. But after that, we kind of fizzled out because we did not relate to each other. I did not relate to her, and she did not relate to me anymore. We were no longer seeing each other like several hours a day. Excuse me, 5 days a week. She had her own life. I was married. She was single and dating, going to the nightclubs. So she had a different lifestyle than I did. I was trying to have children, settling into a home. She was out there, trying to figure out what she wanted to do with her life. She was trying to pursue different colleges. She was, so we weren't in high school. We weren't high school students, girls anymore. We were a woman, two adult women who are on different paths, and it was very difficult to relate to each other. Honestly, you could talk about the old times, right? But how many times can you talk about the old times? Remember this teacher. Remember what happened in high school. Remember this or that. And then it's like you have nothing new to say because you only relate to the former relationship. You can't relate now as you are now because people change every day. Like your friend might have got divorced and you're still married and have young children. She might have got divorced and now she's dating again. You're a stay-at-home mom, and now you don't relate to each other, anymore in the same way, and you just run out of things to talk about from the old days, And I try to do that with other friends from high school, like Elizabeth Madden. She just lives like 5 minutes away. She's my neighbor. She lives a couple of streets down from me, and she lives so close. And we went to high school together too, Elizabeth Madden. She's been over my house, and I've been friendly with her. When my parents both died back to back, 3 months apart, I hit her up or something. I don't know. We went out a couple of times. We went to the movies. We went out a couple of times, and it was just like very awkward, she's very nice, lovely woman, my age. She's single. She has a career. But we had like nothing in common except high school. So that's the number one thing why it's hard for me. I just can't relate to other women my age. I have a very handicapped son who's an invalid. So it makes it very hard to talk to other women who have healthy children. It makes it very hard to talk to women who have no children. Alex takes, and number two, I'm too busy to invest the time. That's the second reason why it's hard to make friends as an adult. Because Alex takes a huge chunk of my time. I see him. Oh, by the way, there's an update alert in case people follow me. I told you he's an invalid, and Alex was brutally beaten, and the police were involved. A staff member beat him up horribly. I said this in other videos, but that, I have to bite my tongue hard. That fucking bastard's going to trial. All right, after 3 fucking years. 3 years. The trial is set for February 5th. So keep your fingers crossed that he's found guilty and he gets in the slammer where he fucking deserves. All right, aside from that, I just had to share that piece of information with you. I'm very busy. I make videos 7 days a week, even on Thanksgiving. I have a huge meal to cook for my husband and my 2 sons. Alex is coming home. He's just like a 2-year-old, We sit on the floor, we play puzzles like Melissa and Doug puzzles for 3 and 4-year-olds. He needs constant attention. You know, you have to constantly, he's severely brain damaged. I'm not going to go into it, but he takes a huge part of he takes practically my whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday is devoted to Alex. And then during the week, I write. I'm writing another book now, and I got published again in Oddball magazine. I think this is my, I don't know, 13th publication. I've been published in Ibberton Street magazine, Oddball magazine, Lucidity Journal. I've been, so I do a lot of writing. I write every day practically. I'm on another book, probably, you know, I've already written 3 dozen books. So I'm very busy during the week with my writing and my videos, and on the weekend with my son. So a lot of people just don't have the time. They have their own lives, careers, family, just life in general these days is busy. Look at my son. He's going to school full time to get his master's degree. Then he's going to go on for his doctorate degree. He works full time in a crisis text line. So that means he has to work holidays too, and he's on call all the time. So my son doesn't have much of a social life either. I mean, if he's not going to school, he's working, you know. Another thing, the third one, afraid of being hurt. Yes, I have a trust issue. I've been badly burned by friends in the past, and maybe you have heard this in other videos, and I'm not going to bring that up now about Holly. She was my best bestie, and she really hurt me a lot. My friend Linda, my best friend Linda, hurt me a lot. So I don't really trust people. Have you feel like that too? That you've been through so much in your life that so many people have backstabbed you, have, you know, betrayed your trust, betrayed your kindness, took advantage of your kindness. You're looking at her. I'm the woman that was on call. Remember, if you watched that video? So I don't really want to go there again. I have a trust issue. I'm going to say that. The fourth one, you feel comfortable. I feel comfortable where I am right now in my life. Okay, maybe you have a dog. They say dogs love unconditionally. And your dog is your best companion. When you come home from work, your dog is always there to jump all over you, lick your face, and be there at night, sleeping with you, lay there on the couch with you while you watch TV. And, you know, you feel comfortable where you're at. You know, you're like, maybe you like to stay in your pajamas all day if you work at home, or maybe after you come home, or like you like to get into your pajamas early, like to curl up with Netflix, and you just feel comfortable where you are. You know, some people would rather just stay, feel there's no drama. You're at peace, and I'm kind of comfortable, to be honest with you, where I am. I feel lonely, yes, but my life is very filled up. I'm very busy. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I fall asleep at 7 o'clock at night on the couch. I fall asleep because my life is very, you know, filled up. Writing, doing videos, exercising. I'm an avid reader. I go to the library every day. That's where I relax. At the library, I read memoirs, autobiography. I love to read about other people's lives. So, you know, I love nature. I spend a lot of time. I'm a member of the Massachusetts Audubon Society, so I get to go to all the Audubon sanctuaries where they have like wildlife. They have boardwalks, they have woods, they have ponds, lakes, they have turtles and different species of birds. And if you're into all that, it's very relaxing. It's very peaceful. There's no drama. No one calls me up and dumps all their problems on my lap. I feel free. And I feel comfortable, you know. And maybe you are comfortable in your life too, and you feel very comfortable. And when someone gets comfortable, it's hard to make that change, you know, because you feel comfortable where you are. The fifth and final reason is social media. Like me doing these videos. Social media is my way to socialize. I have friends on social media that I talk to every day on social media. Even when I was on vacation, that I would text comment and text, but not personal calls on the phone. I don't talk to people on the phone. I don't see people in person. But on social media, I know all about, I have this very good friend, Sue McDonald, who I met a couple of times, actually. For lunch, I knew this girl since I was in grade school, okay, or high school. Maybe it was like, yeah, the end of grade school, the beginning of high school. And, so, but I learned everything about her. I've seen her children grow up. I've seen her children graduate, from college. I've seen her trips to Italy and Aruba. She's seen everything, because of social media. It is kind of taking the place now of face-to-face friendships. And it's like a false front, actually, because you feel like you're close to the person because you know everything about their life. You see them and their children growing up from the Facebook, and you know what they're up to. You know what's happened with their children. They know what's happened to me. They know everything that's happened with my son. Because of Facebook, because I post my whole life on Facebook. And I also share my whole life on my YouTube channel. So that kind of makes it, that's the way I socialize, okay? I socialize through these social media platforms. Through my LinkedIn, I do a lot of socializing on my LinkedIn. I have friends on LinkedIn. I have friends on Facebook. I make friends on my YouTube channel, okay? So it feels like, part of my socialization is being fulfilled, but not like in a really intimate face-to-face way. So it kind of gives you the facade that you know people, but you really don't know them. I don't know them because I'm not interacting with them on a personal level. But anyway, that's my reasons, my 5 reasons why it's hard for me as an adult to make friends. Maybe you feel the same way. Maybe you don't relate to people, or they don't relate to you. Maybe, you're very busy, or they're very busy, wrapped up in their lives. Or maybe you're very comfortable and, you don't trust people. You've been burnt. You've been very hurt, and it's very hard to change once you've been that hurt. Or maybe you feel like you do enough socialization from just the World Wide Web, just being on these platforms like YouTube, like Facebook and LinkedIn, maybe that fulfills you somewhat. So it gives you a false sense of having friends, I have 23,000 connections on LinkedIn, and I have 5,000 friends on Facebook. But not one person in, face to face, in person, in the real time. Anyway, please comment. Let me know what you think about that. If, is it, do you find it difficult as you're older to make friends, and for the same reasons as I do, or for different reasons? And let's continue talking. And you have an awesome, awesome Thanksgiving. Fill yourself up with, if you don't eat meat, fill yourself up with vegetables. I don't know. Squash, stuffing. I don't know. Whatever you do. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I'm very grateful for you guys. And let me hear from you. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Let me know. All right? Take care and have a great holiday.